Hey guys, how are you? My name's Sarah. This is my YouTube channel, Stitching by Sarah. This is a channel about my little addiction called cross stitch. If you're new to my channel, I hope you enjoy my content and decide to come back and watch other videos, subscribe, like the video, all the usual stuff. If you are returning, I want to thank you so very much. I really do appreciate y'all that keep coming back week after week to watch my videos, to leave messages, to like the videos. I really do appreciate y'all. This is my 1-year Flosstube anniversary. So at the end of the video, I'm going to be giving away some stitchy kindness to you guys. This week I have some stitching. I don't have any new starts. I don't have much purchases. So it's going to be one of my typical short videos. That's okay. It gives you time to go on to other videos. So my first featured, I should say first, is my featured FFO. This is a piece that I received at a cross stitch retreat in the Smalls Exchange. This is called Little Fall Fling October by Lou Stitches. Lou Ann made this for me. Well, Lou Ann made it and I picked it out. Isn't it cute? I just absolutely love it. I pulled that out as decoration. Let's see. So let me go on to my stitching. So I am doing Ornament October and I'm working with my Sals. Those are the only two things that's Leah. That's the only two things that I'm working on this month, or I'm going to try to work on this month. So let's start with, this is a stitch along that I'm doing with a Full Disclosure Stitcher, Heather. This is the Stargazer by Mirabilia. This is where she was last time you guys saw her. And this is where she is now. The fabric is 16 count Polstiches Witching Hour. And I did a conversion myself to purple for the dress because the colors that called for was not sticking out. I worked on her hands this week and I did a couple strands of purple. I think some in there and some in there. So otherwise I'm using the called for. And I went through this week and looked at the beads because I hadn't bought the beads yet. So Heather, if you're watching, the beads that are called for, you may have to change just one or two, but most of them I think will work. Sorry, there's rattle for those of you who are watching with earphones. Let me grab this last one. So the colors, sorry, I bought them from several different places. I think for the dresses is the paler white beads. So I really didn't have to change anything. And these green beads are out in the sky. So I didn't have to change any of the beads, which I'm very happy about. Not that I'm anywhere close to beading yet, but, oops, what's that? Oh. But that's where Stargazer is. All right. This is the first of my Christmas ornaments that I worked on this week. This is from the 2019 Just Cross Stitch Ornament Edition. I am working on Winter White Sleigh. And it is by Fireside Originals. This is where it was last time you guys saw it. And this is where it is now. I finished filling in the sleigh, and I started the runners. So it calls for Krynic, but I've heard many people say that instead of Krynic, they like using Petite Treasure Braid. So I thought I'd try some, and I get it. It works much better than Krynic. So I'm going to be using Petite Treasure Braid whenever I need to use a Krynic. if at all possible. Fabric is 28 count. Picture this plus memory. And I just pulled a white. I don't think it's the called for white, but I just pulled a white. So that's where we're at there. All right, this next one is not necessarily a stitch along, but if you've been with me, you've heard about my embroidery guild this year's challenge piece. It is Mychal's Prayer by Silver Creek Samplers. This is where it was last time you guys saw it. And this is where it is now. I'm using the called for floss, except for, I think I've been telling you the last several weeks that it's all the called for, but actually the white that's called for is picket fence, and I pulled out, I think it's bamboo. And if you've been with me any at all, you know my struggle with the white and what I'm trying to figure out what to do with the white. So my goal is to get everything stitched and, so it's done for the year. And then after that, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do to help bring the white, help pop that out. This week I stitched on the angel. The fabric is, I don't remember if I told you, the fabric is 22 count, a no name fabric by BeStitchMe. And other than the white, I am using, you can't see that very well, I'm using the called for floss. So that is Mychal's Prayer. I'm almost done. All right, next one is Little Cuties by Amy Bruecken Design. I'm working on the penguin. This is where it was last time you guys saw it. And this is where my little penguin is now. So I filled in the black of his body, and I started using the white. I put the white in the cap, and I started the white in the body. So my goal is to get both of these Christmas ornaments done this week. All right, this is the last of my stitching for this week. This is the stitch along that I'm doing, the Jeannette Douglas mini bouquet sampler. This is where it was last time you guys saw it. And this is where it is now. Can't see it very good. But I worked on the border. I came around the corner and went down on the white, and I went across on the green. Fabric is 40 count Dead Sea Scrolls by Seraphim Fabrics. I am using the called for over-dyed floss. And I'll bring this in here so you can see that portion of it. So that's my stitching for the week. If I insert funny looking pictures, it's because I forgot to take pictures this week before I started stitching on things. So I may have to pull from last week's video. But it is what it is. So I don't have a lot of purchases this week. My October Floss Club from Color and Cotton came in. And, oops, they're dropping. That's the floss colors. This one is tinsel. This one is holly. This one is cherry cobbler. This one is laurel wreath. And, excuse me, this one is nutcracker. To you guys, it looks a little redder than what I am seeing in person. All right, so that's my floss of the month from Color and Cotton. So I went to Mychal's yesterday looking for something totally not cross-stitch related, and Every time I'm at a craft store, I've got to go to their cross stitch area just to see what they've got. Well, when I got over there, I saw something I have never seen before. So if you are a stitcher from the 80s and 90s like I am, Charles Craft, Ada, probably you've worked on. But their Ada is colored now. It is so very pretty. So I had to buy it. Let me show you what this fabric looks like. So it's stamped fabric. This is the blue skyish type one. It's actually green down here and blue towards the top. So that would be like a very pretty scene with the sky in the top and the grass in the bottom. It's stamped on one side so the back is white and the front is stamped. So there's that one. And I absolutely fell in love with this purplish one. This one reminds me of, what's her name from Canada? Hand dyed by Rolanda. This looks like something she has made. And I seem to keep ordering from her because I just love it so much. It's blues and pinks and purples. Isn't that pretty? And again, it's stamped on the front and white on the back. It's so very pretty. So Charles Craft has stepped up their game a little bit. All right. So that's all I have on purchases this week. And now it's to the giveaway. I want to thank everybody so very much, all of you that keep coming back week after week, especially those that have been with me since the very beginning. I really do appreciate y'all that keep coming back, leaving me comments, liking my videos. I really do appreciate you guys that keep coming back. I never would have thought that I'd have, as of this moment, I have, I think it was 612 subscribers. Never would have thought that I've had that many at a year. So I really do appreciate y'all. So the standard giveaway rules: don't say giveaway, don't say free, be 18 years old or older to legally give me your mailing address. I am not responsible for what happens to it after I mail it. All right. So what you do is you leave me a comment, and in the comment I'm going to give you keywords. If it's an item that you would like to win, in your comment, you write that word. All right. So the first one, so these are all, no, not all of them. A lot of them are Christmas related. There is a Halloween, there's a November, and then just a couple whatevers. So the first one is Lizzie Kate's Merry Little Stockings. So the keyword you're going to put down is stockings. STOCKINGS. And then there is, who is this by? Twisted Threads, I believe. It's called Listen Honey, Life's a Stitch. So that's the pattern. And you are going to write the word listen, 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 if that's a chart that you would like to try to win. Next is the November Trucking Along by Stitching with the Housewives. And if this is a chart that interests you, write the word November, NOVEMBER. This was given to me from Beth to give to you guys. This is called Trick or Treat by Cottage Gardens. Write the word Halloween. HALLOWEEN. This is called Peppermint Bark by Dirty Annie's. If you are interested in this chart, write the word bark, B-A-R-K. This is a Nora Corbett's called Sea Flora. You know, I love Nora Corbett stuff, but I'm not a mermaid fan. Mermaid or fairies, I should say. I mean, they're very pretty, but it's not something I'd stitch. And I think this was the very first Nora Corbett / Mirabilia that I really bought. My daughter saw it in, I think it was ABC Stitch Therapy here in Houston. And she said, ooh, I like that. So I bought it and haven't even touched it. So if you're interested in this one, write the word mermaid, M-E-R-M-A-I-D. This one is Hands-On Designs Farm Fresh Egg Farm. And if this is something you are interested in, write the word fresh, F-R-E-S-H. And it will come in this sleeve because the way I store things is I store the patterns in these sleeves, and the bag or the packaging it was in wouldn't allow me to put it all in here, so I took the packaging out and I just put the pattern in the sleeve. So you get the pattern in the sleeve. All right, so I am going to give you a cup. I don't know why I bought this past week, because I have this, but this is a brand new 2022 Christmas ornament edition of Just Cross Stitch. I chose the word greetings, G-R-E-E-T-I-N-G-S, greetings. So if you're interested in the 2022 Just Cross Stitch ornament edition, you can put the word greetings. And I had a second copy of the 2019 Just Cross Stitch ornament edition. This is the one that I am doing that sleigh out of. So if you are interested in this chart, write the word joy, J-O-Y. I will ship to anywhere in the world. As I said, don't write the word free giveaways. Make sure you're over 18. And I want to thank you all so very much for coming back. I truly cannot express how thankful that you guys keep coming back week after week. I really do appreciate y'all. They keep coming back. So next week, Friday, I'm flying out, but I'm going to try to put a video out on Thursday. Thursday, I will not draw names next Thursday because it won't quite be a week. It'll probably be a short one. And I will draw names not next week, but the following week. So you have 2 weeks to write a comment and tell me what you're interested in, winning. So, other than that, I hope y'all have had a good week. Nothing spectacular that I can think of has happened here. And I'm just, just same old, same old. Yeah, nothing new's going on. But next weekend, we are traveling up to upstate New York. My daughter, my best friend, and my sister, we're going to go see the leaves and may taste a little bit of wine up there. A little bit. So I hope you all have a good week. I will record next Thursday, but I will put it to upload on Friday. So you'll see it Friday while we're in the air or landing. So I hope you all have a good week, and thank you for coming back. Oh, the giveaways, I'd prefer that you are a subscriber, and please like the video. And on that note, I will see you next week. Bye, guys.